Starfield just dropped its first expansion after launch, called Shattered Space. This premium DLC brings a ton of new content to a game that had only seen minor updates in its first year. The last big update added drivable vehicles for exploring planets and some new missions, but Shattered Space feels like a whole new experience with loads of fresh stuff to dive into. Let's break down everything that's new in the Shattered Space DLC. The highlight of this DLC is a story-driven expansion focused on House Va'ruun. This faction was barely touched on in the base game, and Shattered Space fills in a lot of gaps players had about it. Most of the new quests unfold on a brand new planet called Va'ruun Kai, which is a moon of Kavnik 1. Players start their journey in the sacred city of Dazra, but the missions will take them to various spots across the planet. While Va'ruun Kai is the only new planet to explore in Shattered Space, it's packed with enough depth to keep players engaged throughout the questline. Bethesda has mentioned that the entire planet is handcrafted, unlike many of the procedurally generated ones in Starfield. There are over 50 locations to discover, and getting around is a breeze now that you can use the new drivable Rev 8 vehicle. In the House Va'ruun questline, players aim to uncover the history of the faction and figure out what happened to it. There are several mini-factions within House Va'ruun to interact with, plus you'll learn about their deity, the Great Serpent. There's a ton of lore to dig into, choices to make, and quests to complete. There are tons of smaller side quests waiting for you on the new planet Va'ruun Kai, just like you'd expect. You can find these quests in the main hub city of Dazra and in various spots scattered around the planet. One of the first side quests you can dive into is called The Duel. It throws you right into the drama between two feuding brothers who are at each other's throats over their mother's ashes. You'll have to pick a side, and your choices can really change how the quest plays out. While some side quests in Shattered Space are quick and easy, others can be more involved and really extend your gameplay in the expansion. As you explore Va'ruun Kai, you'll come across a new type of enemy known as Phantoms. These blue, ghostly foes are super aggressive and can zap you with lightning attacks that hit hard unless you've cranked the difficulty down to easy. Bethesda has really stepped up the enemy AI, and you'll see that with the Phantoms, as they're known to set traps for you when you walk into certain areas. On top of the Phantoms, there's a new mini-boss called the Vortex Horror. Think of it as being on par with Deathclaws from Fallout or Dragons from Skyrim. You won't run into Vortex Horrors all the time on Va'ruun Kai, but if you do, be ready for a tough fight. They can wipe out your ammo and health items, especially if you're still leveling up. With a fresh city to explore and new enemies to take down, you'll have plenty of chances to stock up on new gear in Starfield. This includes unique weapons and armor from House Va'ruun, which you can snag from defeated Phantoms or find in chests around the Oracle in Dazra. Most of the new stuff can be snagged in Dazra from different shops or by completing quests. We don't have a full rundown of all the new weapons and items just yet, but there's definitely a good amount of fresh gear waiting for you. Make sure to check out every corner of Va'ruun Kai and take down enemies to increase your chances of scoring something new. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more updates.